This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Made up of members originally from Schuylkill County, the band Sun God talks about their new music next. Hi friends, and thank you for watching. I'm Ken Kara with your local information. Here's Lisa Sugar now talking with a band you can vibe to this weekend in today's news feature.
There is a fantastic band in Philadelphia, and all 4 of the band members have ties to our area. In fact, they are all from Schuylkill County. They're from Pottsville. And I'm pleased to be joined by the 4 members of that band, which is Sun God. Joining me today is Jordan Smith, along with Will Hopegirdle, also Mike Paulshock, and Steve Kurtz. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me. I've listened to your new song. I heard about your LP that was just released. I think it's fantastic. Jordan, tell us how this all came about, that you released this new LP.
Sure. Thanks, Lisa. So I mean, we've been a band for about 10 years. Like you mentioned, we grew up in the same town. I think Mike and I played Little League together even. But the band didn't really start until post-college, when we all kind of coalesced into Philadelphia at the same time. So, you know, this has been many years in the making, but last year we got to finally record our second proper LP, just released it, and we're just happy to share it with, you know, everyone in Philadelphia down here, but also back to our roots in Schuylkill County and Pottsville. So
I'm sure everybody who knows you is really thrilled about this. I listened to the song, I must say. You know, I'm the oldie amongst all you kids, and I thought it was fantastic. I really loved it. Now, Will, you're living in Philadelphia. What's the scene like in Philadelphia that you guys are out there now playing and, you know, getting fans in Philadelphia? How's it going?
The scene in Philly is so wonderful. There's just such a great community of musicians. We recorded with a guy from Philly named Matt Schimmelfinning, and he's been in a variety of bands from northeastern Pennsylvania down to the Philly area. Basically, it's just so much fun playing at the local bars and art spaces with a lot of close friends, music lovers, and truly that's just been like the best part about this whole thing, is sharing that with everybody around here.
Well, the new LP is called A Gentle Day, correct? I have that right, guys?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep, exactly.
And the new single on it, All Alone by the Telephone, which really people have to listen to. They're really going to love it. I think a lot of generations will like that song. It has so many different vibes going on in it. So, Mike, where did the inspiration come from?
So as Jordan and Will said, there's a lot of hometown ties, a lot of northeastern Pennsylvania that kind of found its way into the album. So yeah, I mean, we kind of got a little more serious, the 4 of us playing music in 2018, 2019 maybe, and we realized we had, you know, a batch of about 13 songs. Went to the Poconos with our friend Matt and recorded some songs and decided to really go for it. And I think we've got a pretty cool album to share with everybody. And yeah, that's about that.
Is that single All Alone by the Telephone, is that your favorite?
That's one of my favorites, but I think my favorite on the album is a song that Jordan wrote. It's called Joy. It's I think maybe the second.
I heard that too. That's good too.
That's my personal favorite.
Very good.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, Steve, people are watching all of this and they're saying, how do I get to hear this? Where do I get it? Where do I get the LP? Where do I get the single? So tell them all about it, where they can find you guys.
Sure. The album is currently streaming on Spotify, so feel free to go and listen to things there. If you would like to purchase the record, you could find it on our Bandcamp online. And if you would like to continue to stay up to date, see what's going on, what's new for us, you can follow us on social media, on Instagram or Facebook. Our handle is SunGodPA.
All right, and a little rumor that you might be coming to our area maybe later this year.
It's true. As things are opening up, we are planning on making our way back home.
Well, I wish you all nothing but fabulous success. And I'll be able to say I had an interview with them when they were just starting out.
Yes.
Because they're so successful. So I'm thrilled about that. But we want everybody to know what what your sound is like. So we're going to leave this interview today with a little bit of that wonderful single that I said, All Alone by the Telephone. Here's a taste of Sun God.
Today's news feature is brought to you by The Cheese Store and more. Go to their Facebook page to see their specials and check out their catering menu.
There's a massive game in the Schuylkill Colonial Red Division tonight in Week 7 of high school football. The unbeaten North Schuylkill Spartans are on the road against the unbeaten Notre Dame Green Pond Crusaders. We'll have a story on the North Schuylkill football team in our sports feature next week. 2, 3, and 3 teams meet up in Scranton as the Knights take on the Hazleton area Cougars. Shenandoah Valley looks for win number 2 this season against Panther Valley. Monterey area is also at home and they're also looking for their second win of the season. They face Schuylkill Haven. Tamaqua will try to reach 500 on the road at Palisades, and Williams Valley visits Marion. The Hazleton area high school boys soccer team is 7-2 this season. This is the SSPTV standard speaker scoreboard. Ben Schneider had 2 goals and Nate Bacon had 3 assists in their win over Berwick. In the pool, the Hazleton water polo teams beat Mechanicsburg. For the boys, Tino Diute and Chris Catrone had 3 goals. Diute also had 3 steals. Landon Yakubowski had 5 saves. For the girls, Natalie Yeager scored 8 goals. In girls cross country, Hazleton area swept by Lake Lehman, Tunkhannock, and Wyoming Valley West. Jillian Wolk led the Lady Cougars with a 4th place finish, and Milana Diute was 9th.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our weekend forecast from the National Weather Service. On Saturday, a 20% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a high near 63 degrees, wind gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Saturday night, a 30% chance of showers, mainly after 3 a.m. It will be cloudy with lows in the mid-50s. Sunday, a 40% chance of showers, cloudy with a high near 63 degrees. Sunday night, a 40% chance of showers, mainly before 9 p.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 55 degrees. On Monday, mostly cloudy with a high near 71 degrees. Monday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 55 degrees. On Tuesday, mostly cloudy with a high near 71 degrees, and Tuesday night, mostly cloudy with a low in the mid-50s. Coming up next, the preview of this year's Butler Township Fall Festival, and in sports, the former VP of Communications for the Tampa Bay Rays tells us how Joe Madden helped the team rise up in the American League. We'll be right back.
The Kindness for Kaylee fundraiser will be held on Saturday, October 16th at La Rocks Grove in Sugarloaf Township beginning at 12 noon. For more information, you can contact the Valley Regional Fire and Rescue. SSPTV News, let's send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Charles Jurowitz Mass will be held on October 15th at 11 a.m. at St. John Bosco Roman Catholic Church. Anyone attending the Mass is asked to RSVP at chipolt26@gmail.com. Jeffrey George Krieger, age 64, of Hazleton. A memorial service will be held on October 17th from 3 to 5 p.m. at the Desiderio Lehman Funeral Home in Mountaintop. Michael A. Puskowski, Sr., age 77, of Edgewood, Maryland. The Harmon Funeral Home will announce their arrangements. And John E. Jack Roland, age 84, of Sugarloaf Township. Services will be private under the Harmon Funeral Home.
Tonight's obituaries are being brought to you in part by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory, with 2 locations in Rockland and in Drums, 570-384-3312 or 570-788-0977, and go to harmonfuneral.com.